Building a modern military aircraft is single-handedly the most complex, expensive, and ruthless engineering challenge on Earth. Some aerospace giants control legacy names that once terrified the globe, while hungry newcomers are quietly beating billion-dollar contractors in their own backyards. From single-nation powerhouses to budget-defying underdog manufacturers, the global defense market is undergoing a massive shift. In this video, we are ranking 5 of the world's most fascinating defense aviation companies, tracing how they operate, the legendary aircraft they build, and why the future of air power rests in their hands. Number 5. Embraer Defense and Security. Taking the number 5 spot is the Brazilian underdog that took on aerospace giants and won, Embraer Defense and Security. While Embraer is globally famous as the third largest commercial airliner manufacturer, its defense division pulled off a double victory into highly competitive military markets. The first hit is the A-29 Super Tucano, a rugged single-engine turboprop designed for light attack and counterinsurgency missions, where flying a multi-million-dollar supersonic jet is absurdly wasteful. The Super Tucano became an international bestseller, serving with air forces across South America, Africa, and even the United States. Embraer's second triumph was far more ambitious. The C-390 Millennium, a modern jet-powered transport built to directly challenge the iconic American Lockheed C-130 Hercules. Embraer set its sights on a tactical airlift market dominated by the US for half a century, and European nations took notice. A wave of orders rolled in from Portugal, Hungary, the Netherlands, Austria, the Czech Republic, Sweden, and Slovakia, with all of them choosing the Brazilian jet over traditional American options. Embraer proved that a firm from a country without a centuries-old military aviation history can beat global titans simply by delivering the right plane at the right price. Number 4. Saab. At number 4 is the Swedish miracle manufacturer that punches impossibly far above its weight. Saab, founded in 1937 to guarantee neutral Sweden its own independent fighter supply, Saab designs world-class combat aircraft on a fraction of the budget used by American or European giants. Its flagship icon is the Gripen, a light, highly agile multi-role fighter designed for a brutal economic reality. It is affordable to fly and extraordinarily easy to maintain. The Gripen can operate directly from public highway runways and be completely refueled and rearmed in minutes by a small crew of conscripts. The modern Gripen E variant turned 2025 into a banner year for Saab, locking in landmark export contracts with Thailand and an order for 16 jets from Ukraine. Simultaneously, Saab's GlobalEye airborne early warning aircraft captured major orders from France and NATO, serving as a high-altitude flying radar station. Hailing from a nation of just 10 million people, Saab consistently goes toe-to-toe with aerospace conglomerates by building smart, sustainable aircraft that smaller nations can actually afford to operate. Number 3. Turkish Aerospace Industries, TAI. Coming in at number 3 is the boldest new contender in modern military aviation, Turkish Aerospace Industries. For decades, TAI operated primarily as an aerostructures subcontractor and the pioneering combat drones that reshaped conflicts across Europe and the Caucasus. However, Turkey set an audacious national goal: join the elite group of nations capable of designing and building a 5th-generation stealth fighter from scratch. That ambitious project is the KAAN, a twin-engine stealth fighter designed to place Turkey alongside the United States, China, and Russia in high-end fighter production. The KAAN's progress has moved remarkably fast, completing its first demonstrator flight in early 2024, years ahead of international predictions. Even before entering full-scale production, TAI secured a massive export commitment from Indonesia for roughly 48 aircraft. TAI represents a massive industrial gamble, rapidly transforming Turkey from an importing customer into a global military aviation powerhouse. Number 2. Korea Aerospace Industries, KAI. Taking second place is the South Korean powerhouse that transitioned from assembling foreign designs to building a homegrown supersonic fighter in a single generation. Korea Aerospace Industries, KAI, began its military journey with the FA-50, a light combat jet developed alongside Lockheed Martin that was derived from a jet trainer. What started as an unglamorous light fighter became a massive international export hit, purchased by Poland, the Philippines, Malaysia, and others as a reliable, affordable combat jet, with Poland ordering dozens of FA-50s. The financial and technical success gave KAI the momentum to launch one of the most ambitious fighter programs in the world, the KF-1 boramae. The KF-1 is a twin-engine, 4.5 generation supersonic fighter, engineered with an explicit upgrade path toward full 5th generation stealth capabilities. The KF-21 achieved its maiden flight in 2022, entered serial production in 2024, and rolled out its first production aircraft in early 2026, despite bumps along the way, such as co-development partner Indonesia wavering on funding. KAI's production speed is astonishing, proving South Korea can build top-tier combat aircraft faster than almost anyone else on Earth. Number 1. United Aircraft Corporation, UAC. And standing at number 1 is the Russian state Colossus that swallowed the most legendary design bureaus in aviation history. United Aircraft Corporation, created by Vladimir Putin in 2006, UAC consolidated nearly the entire Russian aerospace sector into one massive holding company, uniting Sukhoi, MiG, Tupolev, and Ilyushin. On paper, UAC is an industrial titan, holding the heritage that built the iconic fighters of the Cold War and engineered Russia's current flagship, the Su-57 stealth fighter. The Su-57 is a capable 5th generation platform on paper, but production reality has proven grim, with serial assembly crawling to only a few dozen units after years of effort. Meanwhile, the MiG brand has faded toward near irrelevance, with the MiG-35 finding virtually no foreign buyers, and MiG's historic fighter house losing its independent standing, while UAC continues building reliable heavy lifters like the IL-76. Strict Western sanctions have choked off crucial microelectronics and advanced components, with the ongoing conflict in Ukraine draining state resources. Much of UAC's vast industrial network is now trapped maintaining existing airframes rather than producing next-generation fleets. UAC inherited the deepest engineering legacy in military aviation, but its modern battle to turn that historic heritage into functional, mass-produced aircraft makes it the most compelling story in aerospace defense today. From single-nation specialists in Japan to aggressive new stealth fighter builders in South Korea and Turkey, the global air power landscape is being radically rewritten. The companies that adapt quickly, control their supply chains, and build affordable, high-tech aircraft are rapidly taking market share from legacy aerospace giants. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the world's most critical defense aviation companies, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with which manufacturer surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.